Good to be here.
Looking really well today, mate?
I am, yeah. I've lost a few pounds, as they say, getting healthy again and getting into, trying to make a champion of the future. That's what we're here tonight, and hopefully, big brother Matthew, little brother Matthew, I should say, can have the Hatton household smiling at the end of the night.
Yeah, we're really looking forward to Matthew's fight so far tonight. What have you thought of the other fights that have gone on so far?
They've been good, really. Martin Murray and Scott Quigg, are improving all the time. They fought for WBA international titles, which is it's very good to fight, fighters in Britain. But really, if you have, ambitions of getting to the very, very top, you've got to. It's good to fight for these international titles because you get all different style of opponents. People that fight in England obviously don't fight like the African lads or the American lads. So it's good experience for them at this stage. And they had two tough opponents, but they come through and looked impressive. And all we need now is for Matthew to defend his title and move nearer to being the next Hatton World Champion.
How's Matthew Hatton's preparation gone for this fight?
It couldn't have got any better, really. I mean, he's not had any injuries. His sparring's gone well. He's looked good in the gym. He's made the weight perfectly. He's got an unbeaten opponent in him tonight, which are always very, very dangerous. Because someone who's never been beaten never actually believes they can get beaten, do they? Really? So he's got to try and take that unbeaten record off him. He's very fast. He's very quick. He doesn't look like a powerhouse, so I don't think he'll stand there and trade. But Matthew might have to catch up with him. He's an unbeaten fighter. Matthew's climbing up that world rankings, and he needs to keep the way he's going to try and get that world title soon.
Fantastic. So how far realistic do you think he's away from getting this shot?
Well, I think he's ranked about 6th or 5th in the world by the WBA. He's ready there for the champion, who's a Russian lad who could fight Matthew, and now he's in the top 10 at any time on a voluntary. But you want to get to the #1 contender, so it pays you to get the shot in, if you like. So he's knocking on the door, maybe a couple of more defences, but the thing is, if he impresses with the manner of his performance, if he impresses really, really well, he's obviously going to shoot the rankings quicker. So it depends on him, really. But I'd say maybe a couple of fights.
How are you finding coming over the side and obviously supporting your brother? It's a different to being in the room.
Yeah, very much so. It's certainly a lot less painful than fighting. But no, I mean, you've got to work very, very hard at it. But I've been a champion, and won several titles, and I've got a lot of happiness, a lot of joy, and it gave me a fantastic life. So what I would like to do is try and give somebody the same happiness and good times from boxing like I got. So that's the reason why. If I can bring along the next Ricky Hatton or the next Nassie Hammett or the next Joe Kawasaki, then that's where I'll get my little buzz now retired.
Fantastic. Well, the Hatton show, you're bringing through a lot of young English talent, a lot of boxers coming through, and it's really good to see.
Yeah, it is. We've got lots of champions under our belt. We've got a couple of European champions in Ryan Road, Stephen Foster Jr. and obviously my brother Matthew. A couple of Commonwealth champions. Martin Murray, for instance, who boxed on the bill tonight. He's a Commonwealth champion. A couple of English champions, and also we've got the youngsters that are going to come in and take the champions' places in a few years down the line. So it's the stable's looking really healthy.
Fantastic. iFilmLondon, we'll stop the phone.
My pleasure.
Pleasure. Thank you again.
Enjoy the last fight.
Thank you very much.